We are in the Pyrenees today. It is a long, tough, 211-kilometer stage. So this is where the competition for the yellow jersey really steps up. We will not be wearing it with Peter Sagan for much longer, I don't think. Simon Yates is a favorite, so is Alejandro Valverde, and as well as Romain Bardet. Those are the three guys the game says, and I'm not going to go against them, but I wouldn't be adverse to seeing Julian Alaphilippe winning this stage. We're going to send Patrick Conrad out in the breakaway because everybody is on full recovery, because this game, I think, thought the rest day was today, was this part of the Tour de France. So we're going to send Conrad out, and yeah. Not sure Scotchman can really do anything. I don't think he will. And Sagan will not hold this. I'm sure of that. Alright, so pretty wide start line today. So here we go. That was a weird start. Looks like just running in a field. Alright, so the polka dot jersey, Patrick Conrad on good form today. Emmanuel Buckman is on good form, which is also a very, very good sign. So this might be one of the longer videos because we are going to do that Cat 1 and then the next Cat 1 and straight to the finish. So I don't know how Patrick Conrad fell so far back already. So he really is going to take a minute for him to be able to attack. I'm not sure if he's in a... He's 11 minutes back, so he's not like an overall threat. So they won't... they're not going to make sure he cannot get out there. So there goes everybody else that's going to attack. Michael Valgren actually wearing the green jersey as a puncher. Because he's been out in the breakaway so much. And he's been the only one to be able to win other stages. So Greg Van Avermaet's going out as well. Is that Nasser Bouhanni? I don't know what Bouhanni's doing, but... maybe he wants to go out the breakaway. I guess Cofidis is upping the pace at the front of the peloton. That's something that I don't really say very often because they now have nobody in the break. Is that Esteban Chavez attacking? Or it looked like he was thinking about it. Alright, so the breakaway is out front. Looks like it's going to be a 12-rider breakaway today. Let me tell you who's out there. Michael Valgren, Lilian Calmejean, Niels Paulett, Patrick Conrad, Bauke Mollema, Greg Van Avermaet, and in the chaser, which we'll get to them, Mikel Nieve, Pichon, Rudy Mollard, Alessandro Di Marchi, Gojard, and the Dimension Data rider Steve Cummings. So pretty much our point in controlling Sagan today will be in the intermediate sprint. Looks like a lot more people are going out now, which I assume will be, the peloton will let these guys go. I'm surprised that we're holding so... yeah, I'm not helping, but I'm not sure. Looks like EF is at the front right now. And now it looks like we're letting the breakaway go pretty much, so everybody can really settle in. 18 riders out front today. Huge breakaway. And they will not come back today. Usually when you get 18 riders, they'll get it up to near 10 minutes, I'd say. And they will have really no chance of coming back to the peloton today. And we don't have a problem with that because this is not for stage wins or anything. So we're going to go with Patrick Conrad real quick here, because we are going to try to get these 2 points. So we're going to go for him. So we're going to wait for the sprint here. I don't know if everybody's going to sprint for this, but I definitely don't want to be on the wrong end of a Greg Van Avermaet sprint because I know he is the fastest rider in this break. So 2 kilometers from the summit, and I think it is time for me to go. Van Avermaet will follow, though. So we're not going to give it everything we have. We're not going to do like a full attack. We're just going to... not going to do that much. Does Van Avermaet still have legs? Oh, they all still have legs, actually. Wow. I'm not sure how they're still going, but I'm going to have to use some of my feed here. Actually, that might not have been the best move. Giving it my all here to get past Mollema. We get past Mollema, so that means we will get 1 point here. So back to Sagan, because we'll be switching riders a lot in this stage. We'll be switching with Patrick Conrad to get the KOM points. We'll be switching with Sagan, and then on the final climbs we'll be switching with Emmanuel Buchmann so he can make attacks. Actually, it looks like Movistar or Astana, I'm not sure which team, is out front. Actually, we are not going to need to be with Peter Sagan at all today, since there's 18 riders out front, so no sprint points are up for grabs. Valgren probably might try to get some because he's the green jersey, and he's not even a sprinter. So yeah, that's great. So he took it from Groenewegen because he actually got a decent amount of sprint points last time out. Alright, so the intermediate sprint's coming up. Who will win that? Winner of the intermediate sprint is Harada, so Valgren really didn't get max points there, which I'm surprised about. Alright, the category 1 coming up here. It'll pretty much be the last 75 kilometers up and down, which always will provide an interesting dynamic in the Tour de France. So we'll start about halfway up this climb with Emmanuel Buchmann, and then we'll finish the stage from there. Actually, we're going to go with Conrad right now. Since the feed zone is coming up, we're going to switch to the blue bar. And I think we might just do some solo dolo action here for the last 4Ks of this climb. So we're giving it our absolute all right now. We're going to fill that attack bar up. And we're just going to go full out for the last 4Ks of this climb to try to get those 10 points, so we can assure ourselves that we'll remain in the polka dot jersey tomorrow. Peloton whittling down, about 89 riders left. Peter Sagan is still there. I'm not sure how long that's going to last. I'll be very impressed if he can keep the yellow jersey after this stage, but I'm not expecting it in any way, and I actually don't really want it, because I know that he's not going to be able to do anything in the mountains. So why have him be the yellow jersey when we could advance Emmanuel Buchmann and really put our imprint on the Tour de France? That's my look at it. And there's a time trial coming up as well, and Peter Sagan is not really going to do well in a time trial. At least not a regular time trial. If it was a prologue, Peter Sagan actually could be like top 15. But it's not a prologue, so we will have that problem. That's probably where Geraint Thomas or Primož Roglič will take the yellow jersey for sure. Daniel Oss has fallen off the peloton. 1.3 Ks away, and we're actually close to having a, or gassing out here, I guess. Now we're about to, not going to be good here. They are blowing up. Definitely not what I want. Just got to make it up these 500 meters. We're still actually not going too bad here. We're kind of gaining on that seven rider chase group. And here we go, just pushing forward to try to get up the climb as fast as we can. We blow up yet again, but we get up the climb first. And now let's recharge on this descent. The idea is that you can get back to full stamina here, but it's fine because the feed zone is at the bottom of this. Sagan's still in that 60-something rider peloton group. Who knows? He could end up winning this stage. I know it sounds weird, but it's not a. It's a flat finish, but the category ones really prevent it from being one for the fast riders that can climb. Because usually those guys like Sagan, Michael Matthews will not be able to hold on a category 1 with the fastest of the climbers. But the top 3 really in the Tour de France standings, I'd say, would be Roglic, Dumoulin, and Geraint Thomas. And it'll probably play out between those guys. And we'll just find out where that goes. Alright, now let's switch back to Emmanuel Buchmann. And yeah, so here we go. We'll be with Buchmann for this last category 1 climb. And Conrad out front, he'll be by himself pretty much. So, or he's in a 4 rider, oh now 6. But is there any KOM threats? No. So if he gives up any points here, it's not the worst thing. Alright, so here we go. 39 kilometers left. This is a 10-kilometer climb. Then there's a big descent, and then there's flat land after that. So there could be attacks here, but we will see what happens. I know I'm definitely thinking about attacking with my overall position. Somebody cracked, and that's holding everybody up. Because when people crack, it just kind of gets right in the middle and disrupts everything. So here we go. There's the world champion up in front of us, Alejandro Valverde. 171 up there is our teammate, the yellow jersey Peter Sagan. But we'll see how he does on this climb. And hopefully he can stick it out. But I don't think he will, and I'm not mad if he doesn't. Alright, so here we are. The breakaway has a 4-minute advantage, which means we could have a shot at the stage win. But I'm not gonna go for that really. It doesn't matter to me. That Conrad is just up there for the polka dot points. And if you look at the specialties of the riders, Lilian Calmejean is the fastest rider in the sprint. Oh, a big stoppage. Amador, I guess, did not want to be the pacemaker anymore. So he just pretty much stopped right in front of us. Julien Alaphilippe is still around, so maybe this could be a stage for the Frenchman, who is the real-life yellow jersey. Daryl Impey is still around in the peloton. Good for him. Breakaway riders are getting into the last 5Ks of this climb here. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to throw an attack with Conrad up there to give it what he has. And Conrad does attack. And it looks like Alessandro De Marchi is fighting with him. Esteban Chavez and Guillaume Martin are not going to really have anything for that attack. And Martin looks like he cracked up there. Chavez also losing a lot of time to Conrad and De Marchi. So we'll give him food so he can have energy to fight for this last part of the climb. So now that once we get to that 5-kilometer mark left in this climb, I'm not averse to attacking, honestly. I actually might attack when we get to those 5Ks left in the climb. And actually not yet. That would gas way too much energy. How's Sagan doing? Sagan's holding it. Sagan is holding it. 59 riders still left in the peloton. A little over halfway through this climb. And I'm just waiting for the right moment to be able to attack here. Because I'm definitely going to attack with Buckman here, because it's a really, really good opportunity to gain time. Thank you, game. It's so annoying how it thinks I don't know how to play, but I've done 11 stages in the Tour de France, and you think I don't know how to play. Jeez. Actually, Scotchman is still here too. Good for him. So the white jersey could remain on our shoulders for another day. And Sagana's gonna fight as much as he can there. Well, let me check something. I don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't mind that. The volume level's okay. Yeah, the crowd, I decided to add like the crowd sounds and the sound effects just a little bit. Just so it wasn't my voice dominating the whole thing. So Conrad is way out front now, all by his lonesome. And it looks like the stage is his. And as the stage is going to be Patrick Conrad's, we are going to attack here. We're making our big move about 2 Ks from the summit. We're going to feed up here. We gained a decent amount of time. I'm not sure if anybody's going to follow us. So we're going to fill up on that for a little bit. And then we're also going to get some blue gel here. We're about a minute in front of that group now. It was a big power move from us. Conrad will get those 10 points at the top of the climb. So that is definitely a good thing. We are 1 kilometer away from the summit, and we are flying right now up this climb. I'm not sure how Sagan's doing. Sagan is doing okay, but I'm not sure if he'll be able to last this whole climb. So we're moving as much as we can, because just hoping not to crack before the end of this climb. And Balcom Olema is sprinting up the mountain now. He was actually in the lead group, and now we already have caught up to him. And now it's time for the downhill. So now we can rest a little bit and get energy back for the last flat portion. So Sagan has cracked near the top of the mountain. So Peter Sagan will surely be out of yellow tonight. It was a very, very good run, but I've been saying the whole time that this is what was going to happen. It's a tricky descent here. Very, very steep. Gets a little bit flat here. Should go down. Scotchman must have fallen off too, because Egan Bernal is the net white jersey. We need this descent to be steeper so we can regain the energy. Is it going up here? Yeah, it goes up a little bit for a second. Jeez. Oh, it's a little... Wow, there's an upswing here. I did not know it was here. Wow. This might actually not be good for us. We might crack here. So we're going to try to have Sagan do what he can not to lose so much time. But it's not... It's expected. Oh, Mikel Landa is breaking off from the peloton, it looks like. So... Actually, that did not last. And now back to the downhill so we can recharge. So yeah, Egan Bernal is the white jersey. Primoz Roglic is the new yellow jersey at this point. And we're going to do what we can here. So with Roglic being about 1 minute behind, we need about a minute and a half in time in front of this peloton so we can get the yellow jersey with Buckman. That's our goal. So if that happens, actually, never mind, because Bernal will take the white jersey. So any chance of us holding every jersey with 4 riders instead of Sagan having 2 of them is pretty much over. But we're going to get the stage win, actually. So that's a good sign. We will have Patrick Conrad out front. We don't have enough time, and looks like Alessandro Di Marchi, who was the first one to respond to Conrad's attack, is going to let us go, and I need somebody else to do the pacemaking here. So I can just get a little bit of energy for now. Looks like Balcom Mullen was trying to catch up to us here. But it looks like we shouldn't be in trouble, as we have a good enough advantage where the peloton probably won't see us for the rest of the stage. Here we go to recharge some energy here. Hopefully there's another downhill portion like that, where it goes that much downhill. So we're about 140 in front of the peloton, which includes the provisional yellow jersey Primoz Roglic. Guillaume Martin, Alessandro Di Marchi in this group with us. So we're going to ride on the back wheel here right now. And once it kicks farther down again, we're going to go in that aerodynamic position like we are right now and try to gain our energy bar as full as possible. So now it's down to 130-ish to the peloton, as the descent is almost over. I definitely want to up the pace. So Patrick Conrad way out front. He should be fine unless Esteban Chavez can catch him out. So this could be a good result for us in the end. Conrad will increase his polka dot jersey standings. He could get us another stage win here in this Tour de France. $10Ks till the end here, downhill to the finish. So, well, not totally downhill, but downhill, but not steep downhill. Gonna let somebody else do the pacemaking here. Not sure Di Marchi or Martin is gonna do it, but somebody's got it, and it's not gonna be me. So can I see where Roglic is at in the standings? So Roglic is 113. So we need exactly about 2 minutes to get to him. We're not gonna get that right now. We're gonna get 1 minute and some change. And actually, Sagan is not far off. He's actually he's 2 minutes behind the peloton. That's far enough off. Crowds are cheering us on here. We're following Guillaume Martin. And I think we're going to throw another attack at it. There's about 5 kilometers left, maybe less, so we can gain more time. And we might even be able to catch Esteban Chavez. So Patrick Conrad will pretty much is going to be the winner of the stage. So we will throw our attack in about 4Ks, maybe 3.5Ks. I'm not sure yet, but it's definitely going to happen. It was a power attack by us, though, on the last climb. We had to pull that off, and we've done well here. And these guys have been great to us, but now it's time to leave them in the dust. So Patrick Conrad in the last kilometer here. He's got 700, 600, 500, 400, 300, 200 meters left. Patrick Conrad will keep the polka dot jersey and win stage 12 for Bora Hansgrohe. We're gaining more time here. We are close to holding the yellow jersey tomorrow. We just need 1 minute and 58 seconds. Currently, we have about 140. We're in the last kilometer. Esteban Chavez will finish. The peloton does not look like they'll lose time. We're not gaining enough here. So here we come to the line. We lost the yellow jersey with Sagan, but will it be Buckman's? So the stage ends. 92 riders still left running. I assume some of these guys will definitely not be in the Tour de France tomorrow, and will be actually nobody's going to be past the time limit, because the time limit, the danger area is going up the climb right now, actually. So They have a lucky break today, so there's our final sprint to the finish. Did we get passed at the end by these guys? I'm pretty sure we got passed here at the end. Yeah, they both actually kind of passed us there because we were out of attack meter, so let's head to the results.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome him warmly. Here is the winner of the Toulouse Bagnères de Bigorre stage.
Patrick Conrad wins.
Congratulations to him. He really was the strongest. He fully deserves this prestigious victory. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the yellow jersey of this Tour de France. Primož Roglič.
Roglič takes the yellow jersey.
He will be able to hang this jersey in his trophy room. Let's hope for him that he can add more. We can say that everything is going well for him at the moment. Here's the green jersey of this Tour de France. Peter Sagan.
Sagan stays in green, where he
Let's
belongs.
hope for his sake that things go as well in the future, but for now, he can relish the moment. He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honors. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. He will be able to hang this jersey in his trophy room. Let's hope for him that he can add more. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostesses. Here's the white jersey of this Tour de France.
Egan Bernal takes it.
Let's hope for his sake that things go as well in the future, but for now, he can relish the moment.
So, Primož Roglič is the new yellow jersey. Sagan loses it, which I told you he was gonna. Sorry. I love Sagan. He's my favorite rider, but I knew it was going to happen. So we get the stage win and regain time with Emmanuel Buchmann, which is a lot of pluses, if you ask me. So let's check out the overall standings. Roglič only took it by 1 second. Sagan almost kept the yellow jersey, and honestly, he could get it back in one of the actually time trial tomorrow. So yellow jersey will definitely not be Sagan's. Geraint Thomas only 12 seconds back. Us with Emmanuel Buchmann 30 seconds. 40 for Tom Dumoulin. Rigoberto Urán 6th, Jakob Fuglsang 7th, Nibali 8th, Bardet 9th, Port 10th, Pinot 11th, Quintana 15th, Bernal 16th. Wow. Polka dot jersey, Conrad running away with it. Green jersey, we have that with Sagan by a lot. White jersey, Bernal by 15 seconds. Team classification, Bora Hansgrohe holds that. Most aggressive rider, not surprisingly, Greg Van Avermaet, who's been in the break a lot. So thank you for watching this very, very exciting Stage 12 of the Tour de France, and see you tomorrow.